Hey, everybody, it's Danny from Griswold Family Vacay, and welcome to Griswold Family Vacay Saturday Night Live variety show, where tonight we're going to be talking to you guys about our recent trip to Hochatown, Oklahoma, and to Beavers Bend State Park. So, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. I want to take time right now to welcome in everyone who is watching on the replay. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate that. Please make sure you click that red S if you're new, smack that thumbs up, and also share us out if you can. We would really appreciate that. So again, happy Saturday. Hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. Uh, Thank you for taking the time to come and check out our Saturday Night Live variety show. And an hour after we finish this show, we're actually going to be doing our Griswold Family Vacay Family Game Night, in which we're going to be playing Kahoot. So make sure you guys invite your friends over and come and hang out for that as well. We'd love to have you. Let me welcome in the chat. Got a small crowd tonight, but that's all right. Blaine says, hey, can't wait to hear about Beavers Bend. Yes, sir. Hey, Spikers, great to see you guys live today. Hope y'all are doing well. Welcome in, Sarah. Good to see you. Najuma, how are you? Thanks for being here. Welcome in. Tyler, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. All right, so what I have planned tonight, what Landon and I have planned tonight is I'm going to give you guys a little bit of background information about the town that we went to called Hochatown. And then we're going to do I'm going to show you guys some pictures, kind of discuss like what we did when we were there. And then we're going to play a Would You Rather game, and Landon's going to tell us jokes, and we're going to do a top 5 list. So, you like the hat? Oh, thank you. Smoky Mountain National Park. Yes, sir. Appreciate that. I'm glad to see that Oklahoma State was able to pull out that win against Iowa State, so that's good. It's good news. All right, guys. So, Hochatown. A little bit of information about Hochatown, Oklahoma. It says the land that would become Hochatown was owned by the Choctaw tribe, with 12 families moving into the area in the 1880s. Hochatown grew around the Choctaw Lumber and Coal Company, gaining a post office in 1894 and became a bustling town by 1900. During the 1920s and 1930s, prime lumber supply dwindled, and the lumber company moved to other local areas. Meanwhile, the community became noted for its moonshine production. I don't know if there's anybody in chat tonight that likes moonshine, but the Hochatown area became popular for moonshine. The post office shut down in 1963, and the last family left the site in 1966. The original Hochatown is now covered by 40 feet of water, known as Broken Bow Lake. The second incarnation of Hochatown is located beside Broken Bow Lake. The economy is based on tourism. So a little tiny town, southeast Oklahoma's entire economy is based on tourism. In addition to Broken Bow Lake, the area includes Beavers Bend Resort Park, Hochatown State Park, and Cedar Creek Golf Course. So that is just a little bit of information about the town of Hochatown. Again, it's located in the very, very far southeast corner of Oklahoma, about 15-minute drive from Arkansas. So what I would like to do now is I'd like to show you guys, if it's all right with y'all, I'd like to show you guys some pictures of our trip and just kind of explain what we did when we were there. So we arrived there on Thursday night, and here is a picture of our cabin. from the outside at night. The cabin was called the 401 Cation cabin. And we actually just, I think today or yesterday, we released the vlog of our review of and a walkthrough of the cabin. So if you guys haven't yet, please check that out. So here's the cabin. And then Friday morning we got up, we went into the state park and we went on a hike. This hike right here is called the what was it called? Tree Trail? Tree Trail hike. So here's just a picture of the boys on part of that hike. It actually goes across the Mountain Fork River. And so we will be having lots of vlogs come out about our trip as well. So please make sure you guys are have that bell rung so you'll know when we release those. Here is a picture of Landon and I at the start of the Tree Trail hiking trail. This is outside what's called the Forest Heritage Center. It's like a little museum, nature type museum there in Beavers Bend. Absolutely stunning. Oh, hey, Lucy, I didn't even say hi to you. Thank you so much for being here. Absolutely stunning cabin. Yeah, thank you. So then here is a picture of Landon and Adric and my niece, Hannah. And this is on that same trail, the Tree Trail hike. And then on Friday night, Kimberly and I actually got to have a date night. And we went to a brewery, and right next to the brewery was a winery. So we went to a brewery and then a winery. The brewery was called Beavers Bend Brewery, and they had a little food truck outside that had hot dogs, gourmet hot dogs, and the hot dog was really good. So here's a picture of mine. I had a chili cheese dog, and the beer was called Front Porch Peach beer. It was really good as well. So here's just a picture of that. And then, like I said, when we were done at the brewery, we went over to the winery. I really enjoyed the brewery because you got to sit outside. It's like a 3-story deck, and we just sat outside, and they were playing country music, which is my favorite. So I got to just sit there and eat and listen to country music. So that worked out well for me. And then we went to the winery. Well, here's a picture of me at the brewery. Hey, Philly girl, welcome in. Good to see you. Here's a picture of me at the brewery. One of their beer types was called the Blonde Beaver. And so here's a picture of the Blonde Beaver. And then here's a picture of me at the brewery. And then here's a picture of the Blonde Beaver. Yum. Hey, Amy. Good to see you. Welcome in. And so when we went to the winery, we had a wine tasting. You could either sample all of the like the fruity, sweet wines, or you could sample all of the dry wines. My favorite kind of wine is red wine, like Merlot. So I sampled all of the red wines, and Kimberly sampled all the little sweet, fruity wines. And then after that, we bought some cheese and some summer sausage, and got these little wine slushy things. And we went out to their back porch and just hung out there and just had a good time, just peaceful time to ourselves. So that was cool. And the winery's name was Girls Gone Wine. They actually had to go to court with the guy that created Girls Gone Wild, so they could use their name Girls Gone Wine, but they actually won, so that's why they get to call it Girls Gone Wine. And here's a picture inside the winery. Nice pink couch. And then Saturday we got up and we went and played mini golf, putt-putt. And the mini golf place they have there is called Old West Town Mini Golf. So the whole entire golf course looks like a Wild West town, and we'll have a vlog of that coming out as well. But here's the little mascot guy that sits outside of it. And then right next to that, they have a petting zoo called the Hochatown Petting Zoo. And here are some pictures of the petting zoo. So here's a picture of Landon. I think it was maybe $40 for all four of us, and that included these big old pitchers of food. So each one of us got the admission, I guess, and then we also got these pictures of food as well. So here's a picture of Landon feeding a turkey. And here is a picture of Landon and Kimberly feeding a deer. This deer actually is pretty remarkable. This deer right here actually got ran over by a car. And so it lost one of its legs. It only has 3 legs, and then its jaw was completely fractured and it never grew back properly. So it's got a jaw, like its mouth is kind of like lopsided, and then it has 3 legs. But it is pretty remarkable that the deer looked like he was in good shape. So that's pretty neat. The petting zoo there is basically a where they heal the animals and then they release them back into the wild if they can. And so this one's not ever going to be able to be released back into the wild, but it's more of a sanctuary where they do try to heal the animals and then bring them back into the wild if they're able to. So there's the deer. That's probably the coolest animal there at the petting zoo there. Kind of reminds me of Winter from Dolphin Tale. Same kind of deal. Here's another picture of Landon feeding just a deer. They actually had they told us a story about a buck that, hey, Weekend RVing, welcome in, guys. Great to see you. They told us the story about a buck that was actually able to fully healed and able to be released back into the wild. And guess what the buck did?
What?
He came back to the petting zoo.
Yeah.
Remember that? That's pretty funny, huh? Here's a picture of Landon holding his favorite animal to hold. Is that your favorite animal to hold? Seems like it, huh? It's a snake. This one is a ball python. So you guys know, if you saw us a couple of months ago, back in around July 4th in Branson, we went to a zoo there, and Landon actually held a, what was that one?
Same kind of.
Was it the same kind? The one you put around your neck? Okay. Hey, Carol. Good to see you. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. I'm just kind of doing a rundown of our recent trip to Beavers Bend that we went to on fall break. So thank you for being here, everyone. Really appreciate that. Here's a picture of Adric feeding one of the deer. Here's a picture of Landon getting to pet another one of his favorite animals, prairie dog. Watching you and Michigan football. Yeah, hey, I bet you're glad that Michigan football is back, huh? That's pretty cool. All right, and then here's a picture of Adric holding the snake. No thanks. Blaine said no thanks. You don't like snakes, Blaine? And then here's a picture of, I don't know if this was I think this was like a hawk kind of bird. That's the thing that freaked me out. They had this indoor part to the zoo where you guys saw the pictures of the boys holding the snakes and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys know me that well, but my number one fear is a fear of birds. And they had the inside zoo part. They had birds, just all sorts of birds, just in there, just flying around free. Freaked the heck out of me. It was crazy. They had like a blue jay in there, just flying all around. Then on Saturday night, they have a train that you can ride there, and it's like one of those smaller trains, like a steam engine train that they have there inside the state park, Beavers Bend, that you can ride. And one of the local, hey Shelly, good to see you. Tina, welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. One of the local high schools there around Broken Bow, there's a town called Idabel, and Idabel High School, their band actually does a haunted house kind of thing on the train ride. So it's called the Train of Terror. And so they do that, and then the proceeds from the people who buy the tickets to go on the Train of Terror, it's a fundraiser basically for the Ida Bell High School band. So we went to into Beavers Bend Saturday night, and we actually rode the Train of Terror. And I got a vlog coming out on that as well. But let me just say, Kimberly was pretty freaked out. She gets scared real easily. And Landon, were you scared? He was kind of scared. Like half the time he was looking down, half the time he was looking up. Were you scared on the train?
A little bit.
Little bit. But anyway, they had some characters. So here's a picture of Landon with a clown. Looking at a clown is terror for me.
No.
You said the clown was nice, right?
Yeah.
And then guess who else we saw? We saw somebody who has supposedly been spotted several times down in southeast Oklahoma. And Landon actually spotted him. None other than Sasquatch himself, Bigfoot. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
So here's a picture of Bigfoot. And then Sunday, I took Landon and we basically spent the whole day exploring the Beavers Bend State Park during the day. And
only 4 hours.
4 hours. And they have a store there in Hochatown called Hochatown. So here are just some pictures outside that store.
Technically, 4 hours and 18 minutes if you count 18. Exactly 18 minutes.
4 hours and 18 minutes. How do you know? You timed it?
In 17 seconds.
Oh, Lord. Four hours, 18 minutes, and 17 seconds, huh?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hey, don't go anywhere. Top 5's coming up just as soon as I'm done with this. Here's a picture of the fire pit campfire that was outside of our cabin. Got the time down to the second. Yeah, you believe that, Philly girl? I had no idea how long we were there. This is just a picture again outside the cabin. And then this is actually a picture of the lake. I told you guys when we started this stream that the original town of Hochatown is under 40 feet of water, now known as Broken Bow Lake. Here's a picture of Broken Bow Lake. This is kind of a view of what you'll get if you stay at the lodge there at Beavers Bend. It's called Lakeview Lodge. And if you stay there, then you have this view outside onto the lake. And again, this is called Broken Bow Lake. Hey, Papa Mozo. Good to see you, sir. Did I get toasted? No, not quite. Carol says you guys have so many great places to go. We try, Carol. We try for sure. I've always had the belief, that things like money and stuff like that are better spent on making memories and spending time with your family and stuff like that. That stuff can be remembered forever. Materialistic things that they don't last. So I've always tried really hard to try to focus more on hanging out with my family and stuff like that, and giving these boys experiences that hopefully they'll remember. Here is another picture of Broken Bow Lake. Memories can't be taken from us. You're exactly right, Philly girl. That's why I come up with the logo, the slogan for our channel, take time to make memories. Because that's kind of how we try to live, Blaine also says very eloquently that he's never seen a Hertz with a U-Haul behind it. And he's exactly right on that. Hey, so here's a funny story about this little island right here. Before Landon was born, Kimberly and Adric and I, we went camping down here at Beavers Bend State Park, and we had one of those inflatable rafts, and we had a tent site. And at our tent site, we didn't have any wood for a fire, so we had the brilliant idea that we would leave from this exact location right here where Landon is in our blow-up raft, go out to this island, gather some sticks and some wood and stuff like that. Hey, Judy, welcome in. Gather some wood, some sticks and stuff like that. Come back and take that and use it for the fire. Well, needless to say, when we put the sticks into the raft popped. The sticks popped the raft. So we got to about right here, and then we started taking on water. So we had to paddle. We had to paddle like heck to get back to the other side. Popped. Oh, Kimberly says that we got halfway and then it popped. So then halfway to the end, we were taking on water. It was crazy, needless to say. So I took Landon to this spot, number one, to see the view, but also to show him the story and tell him about what happened, just so he could get a first-hand experience of it. Here is a picture outside the Forest Heritage Center. Hi, thank you so much, Papa Moslo. That means a lot. It really does. Picture of a beaver. That might be a bear. I don't know what that is exactly. But something. What this Forge Heritage Center has, and I think is really really cool. They have a lot of awesome woodwork. I've actually am a fan of woodwork, especially woodwork that's turned into like animals and nature and stuff like that. I think it's just really really cool. So here's a picture of this. One thing that's brand new to the Oklahoma State Parks that I just started like a couple of months ago. They don't charge admission per se to get into the state parks, but they do charge for parking. And to park in Beavers Bend is $10 a day. And so this right here is a little place where you have to pay for parking. And I guess the money that you pay for parking is what they use to fund the park. Hey Jeff, good to see you, buddy. No worries. Appreciate you being here. This one I know is a beaver. It says Beavers Bend. Here is a picture of Landon down on the stream of the Mountain Fork River. This is by the Nature Center that they have there at Beavers Bend. Another picture of Landon and Sasquatch. This restaurant right here is called the Foggy Bottom. They have a barbecue place here in Oklahoma City. It's called Swadley's Barbecue. And this Foggy Bottom restaurant is under the same ownership as the Swadley family, who of course own the Swadley's Barbecue. So we didn't actually get to eat there because the day that Landon and I came by here on Sunday, they were actually closed. Hey, Bama Rush, welcome in, buddy. Great to see you. His name is Daryl. This guy? Whose name is Daryl, Bama Rush? Is that the Swadley guy or is that Sasquatch or what? I enjoyed your video on the accommodations. Hey, thank you so much for watching that, Papa Mozo. And yes, guys, again, yesterday I did release a tour / review of the cabin that we stayed at. It was called the 401K Shin Cabin. You guys notice the Route 66 sign here behind? Another picture of Landon out by the river. And then these are all from a different hike that Landon and myself and my sister and my brother-in-law went on. Hey, happily ever yachty. Good to see you guys. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, the commercial for insurance said Bigfoot's name is Daryl. That's right. I remember that. Look at this view. This is pretty good for Oklahoma right here. Not very many places in Oklahoma can you get a view like this, guys, for sure. So this hike, if you can imagine, the first half of the hike, you're pretty much walking straight up the side of the cliff, which they call them the Hochatown Mountains, but compared to Colorado, they're more like hills. But here's a picture. Here's another. I think this one's a pretty cool picture. Here's a picture looking down onto the river. Good old Landon hiking. course, Landon kicked all of our butts hiking. He's pretty good at. Him and Adric are both really good at hiking. They actually end up spending a lot of their time waiting on us to get caught up with them. In southern Indiana, they call them knobs. Right. All right, and so that's it, guys, for the pictures. So now what I'd like to do, there are not too many of us in here, but those that are here, what I'd like to do is my way of saying thank you to you guys. It's something that we do every single time we go live, and that is that we ask that if you are a YouTube creator, to please put #creator in the chat for us. And if you are a YouTube supporter, please put #supporter. And a very special thank you and shout out to you guys who are supporters, because without you, there would be no creators. And I would also like to take this time to thank all of our moderators, and a very special thank you to our partner channel, Blaine, Rayleigh Creative Travel, and also Darren with Magnificent Germany with Darren. So if you guys wouldn't mind, please put in #creator or #supporter in the chat. We would really appreciate that. And again, if you guys see someone here tonight who you are not connected to, go over there, watch a video, subscribe, let them know we sent you. We'd really appreciate that. Hey, Linda Barker, great to see you. Welcome in. Great father-son pic. Hey, thank you. Thanks for sharing the pictures. Hey, you're welcome, Shelly. We try. All right, so Blaine's a creator. Happily Ever Yachty says, this is great. That you will always have these memories. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Bama Rush, awesome creator. I'm not sure if a lot of people in here are connected with Bama Rush or not, so that's somebody you guys can definitely go check out. He has a little boy as well. That's Bama. How old is your son? That kid is awesome. So Bama Rush and his little boy, they like to do live streams together quite a bit as well. So if you're not connected with them, please go check them out. Then we've got Linda Barker. Hey, Linda, thank you. Supporter. He's trying to get on your level at Shelly. Car Key supporter. Carol, awesome supporter. Najuma, awesome supporter. Judy Smiley, another great supporter. T. Marie's Place, creator. Happily Ever Yachty says very new, but loving meeting everyone. Yes. Somebody else you guys should go check out is Happily Ever Yachty. She's a Disney-based creator. So make sure you guys go over and say hi and show support to them as well. Nah, he is his own. A lot of hellos going on. That's cool. Hey, Bob, what's going on, buddy? Great to see you. Thank you for being here. Bob's Adventure is another awesome creator from the van life, but also RV genre. So if you guys aren't connected with Bob, go do that, please. Tammy, how you doing, Tammy? Great to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Tammy Chaudhry is another awesome supporter of a lot of us, and she's also a fellow Okie. She lives up in Raphaelville, also known as Tulsa. So thank you for your support. Hey, no problem. We do this every time we go live. That's our way of saying thank you to all of you guys for your support in return. So what I'd like to do right now, if Landon ever gets over here, is the fun part of the night. Thank you guys for putting up with me for this first 35 minutes, for watching and seeing our pictures and stuff like that. I just want to I want to remind you all that we do have a lot of vlogs that'll be coming out over our trip, so you guys will get to see in more detail things like the zoo, things like the mini golf, things like our hikes and stuff like that. So while we are waiting on Landon, I just want to thank Dean from theliveplace.com for hosting us and over 120 now other family-friendly YouTube channels. And so if you guys do not know what the Live Place is, it's basically like a TV guide where you can go over there, check out who's on, what day and what time. So thank you to Dean for that. Hey, JTS Outdoor Life, great to see you guys. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Bama says, hey, I didn't even see the announcement today, Blaine. I completely forgot about that, buddy. I was too busy watching Oklahoma State. Bama Rush says, I got a lot of family in Oklahoma. Judy says, your children will never forget your travels. I'll never forget our travels with my parents over 60 years ago. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking, Judy. I hope that's the case. And you know what? They have a good time, and we get to make a lot of memories together as a family, but also it's educational for my boys as well. So that's another plus for sure. Papa Mozo says, Adric is quite the talented young producer. Papa knows. Yep. Linda says, that's for sure. I think of the time my parents took me out west. Yep. Judy Smiley, that's exactly what I was thinking. This is a way that kids will always be able to pull up their amazing travels. See, that's exactly why we started our YouTube channel in the first place. Is just a way. The boys are the ones that wanted to do it, especially Adric. He just liked making the vlogs, just mainly to have for memories, and so that's the number one goal behind any of this YouTube channel and stuff like that. And I get way too frustrated way too often about things that don't matter, like numbers, because they really don't. It's all about the memories and the friendships that we make through YouTube. So Landon, come on, bro. Some of my favorite memories growing up is from traveling and seeing awesome new things. Yep, exactly. All right, so now, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to go over our top 5 favorite things from our trip, and then it'll be time for Jokes with Landon.
What's that?
No, not 1 sec.
That's my set.
For what? Come on, bro.
Hey, I told you I was going to eat.
Oh, my goodness. All right, so he'll be here in a second. I just want to remind you guys real quick that we do have a Facebook group. It's Griswold Family Vacay, Traveling with Kids. Please don't let the title fool you and think that if you don't have any kids, you can't join our group, because it is focused on kids partly, but it's also the Facebook group for our channel. And we do a lot of things on there. We try to be as interactive with you guys as possible. We post polls on there for our trivias. I post different articles over travel and things like that I find, and I ask you guys questions. We try to make it as interactive as we can. So if you have not connected to our Facebook group, please consider doing so. We also have a Instagram account, and that is the same name as our channel name, Griswold Family Vacay, Traveling with Kids. I also want to take the time right now. I don't know where Mr. Willie is, but if he was here, he would be getting on to me about this. I need to make sure that I plug my wife, Kimberly Griswold. She actually sells a very awesome product known as Norwex. It's a very environmental friendly. They have cleaning products. They have things like laundry detergent. They have really, really great mask. As a teacher, I have to wear a mask all day, every day, and the Norwex masks are by far the best ones. So if you guys have not seen her Facebook page, the link for that is in the description below. Please go over there, check that out. We'd really appreciate it. Are you ready? You sure?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So our top 5 favorite things from our recent trip to Hochatown and Beavers Bend. Landon, your number 5 is, or was?
Train of Terror.
No, number 5.
Oh yeah, oops. Petting Zoo.
The petting zoo. My number 5 was the Train of Terror. What's your number 4, Landon?
Beavers Bend State Park.
Just getting to go around and seeing the park and stuff like that, right? My number 4 was the mini golf and the petting zoo. Your number 3?
Hanging out at cabin.
Just hanging out at the cabin. You want to explain to them a little bit about what was upstairs for you and your brother? What they had up there?
They had shuffleboard, they had foosball, and they had air hockey.
Yeah.
And we slept in that same exact room. And me and Deidre just stayed up pretty late playing games.
That's true, huh? My 3rd favorite was just visiting the state park. Landon, your 2nd favorite was?
Mini golf.
The mini golf. My 2nd favorite was the Beavers Bend Brewery and the Girls Gone Wine Winery. I just really enjoyed just getting to hang out with my wife, and it's been a long time since we've been on a date, so that was cool. And your number 1, Landon, your favorite thing of the whole entire trip?
Train of Terror.
Train of Terror. That was your favorite, huh? The haunted train. And my favorite thing of the whole trip was just relaxing and hanging out at the cabin.
I was like, I swear, if you say that, train of.
So that is our top 5 favorite things from our recent trip to Hochatown and Beavers Bend. Love some air hockey and the brewery. Hey, good night, Jeff. Have a good one, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. All right, guys. So now it's time for the highlight of our Saturday Night Live variety show each and every week. And that is Jokes with the Man. Jokes with Landon. So, you ready? By the way, guys, these jokes tonight are going to be all about nature. All about nature. So here we go, Landon. Joke number 1.
What do you call a bunny with a hurt leg?
What do you call a bunny with a hurt leg?
This is the one I mostly don't get.
What do you call a bunny with a hurt leg? Was the joke. I love this so much, the top 5. Hey, thank you. We appreciate that. Bunny hop, hurt hair. Nope, not quite. Let's see if any more answers come in, and then we'll give them the answer if they don't know. Oh, Bama Rush. Jeez. You see what he said? Gee whiz. Hopper. No. Let's go ahead and give it to him, Landon. I don't think they know it.
Unhopper.
Unhoppy.
Hoppy. Whatever.
Unhoppy. You get it? Unhoppy? Like happy? You get it now?
Sure.
Sure. Jeez, man. All right, what about your second joke?
What the heck?
Hey, come on.
How do you learn more about spiders that live in the forest?
How do you learn more about spiders that live in the forest? Your mom's distracting you, huh? I don't know if that hurt us. You want to say it again?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
How do you learn more about spiders that live in the forest?
How do you learn more about spiders that live in the forest?
Did I say it?
Hey, all right.
Did I say it long ago?
Tammy said read Charlotte's Web.
Mhm.
Blaine got it right. Shelly might have kind of got it right. She said search the interweb. But Blaine did get it right.
Check out the web.
Check out their website. That's exactly right. Hey, Sherry, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Sherry says, hi, Landon.
Hi.
All right, Bubba. Third one. I'll see if anybody knows this one besides Blaine. I got a feeling he'll get this one.
What kind of shorts do clouds wear?
What kind of shorts do clouds wear?
I forgot the answer.
You don't know it?
I forgot.
What kind of shorts do clouds
You
wear?
didn't tell me this one.
Yeah, I did. You just weren't listening. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Blaine. Congrats on being under review soon, if not already. Fantastic travels. Yes, Sherry, for sure. Very much deserved. That's awesome. Tammy came close. She said rain shorts, but Blaine got it right. Thunderwear. Blaine and Papa Mozo like going all around in their thunderwear. Huh? Speedos. Hey! Long time no see, Lynn. Welcome in. Great to see you. We were just talking about you last night. We're hoping you were all right. It's good to see you. All right, Landon. Two more jokes, guys, and then we're gonna play a little Would You Rather. Saltwater Born, what's going on, guys? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. All right, Bubba.
Oh, yeah. What's the difference? What's the difference between weather and climate? Whatever.
Climate. What is the difference between
Weather and climate.
weather and climate? What is the difference between weather and climate?
Oh, I got it. There is no difference.
See if anybody's getting that right.
I don't see any.
Anybody know the difference between weather and climate? Hey, Sherry, good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. We got 25 likes, guys. If you haven't yet, please smack that thumbs up for us. We'd really appreciate that.
Trying to get us to 40.
40? We're not going to get to 40. We can maybe get to 30, though. We got 4 more to 30, so that's cool. I'm stumped, Landon. Bama Rush says weather, which way you look at it. Blaine says, sorry, I stepped away. Linda says, I'm stumped. Doesn't look like anybody knows this one, Landon. Do you remember what it was? What are you doing, the Macarena? Look, he's doing your dance, Blaine. He's doing your dance. Good Lord. Okay, they don't know.
You can't weather a tree, but you can climb it.
There it is. You can't weather a tree, but you can climb it. And we got one more joke, and then we're going to play a little bit of Would You Rather to close the night off. Landon's getting some water. While he's doing that, I want to remind you guys, when we're over, to come back at 10 o'clock Eastern time, because we're going to have our Griswold Family Vacay family game night. We're going to be playing Kahoot. So get yourself a snack. Get yourself your cell phone. Come back. Invite some friends, if you will. And we plan on having a really good, fun family game night tonight. So we really hope to see you guys back there for that. And are you ready, Bubba? You got one more joke. Dance some more, Landon.
Mm-mm.
Uh-uh.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I found who I want to raid. So after we're done, we're gonna do a raid, and I'll put the link in for who I want us to raid tonight. If you guys will help me out and raid her, I think that'd be really cool. All right, Landon, come on, brother. Last joke.
Yeah. What happens when winter comes?
What happens when winter comes?
F-A-L-O.
Stop. Why you always gotta give the answers? Goofball.
L-E-A.
Stop it.
S. Oh, I thought you were saying fall leaves. Oops.
Oh, it's called Kahoot, Linda. That's what we're gonna be playing tonight.
Kahoot.
Hey, Linda she basically got it right.
How? Wait, what? Huh? Oh, what? Huh?
She basically got it right.
Where?
Look, Linda said autumn leaves. That's pretty much right.
Oh, yeah. I was only looking at that. Who
The
does?
fall leaves. Papa Mozo says, Danny, who is the other channel with father-son vibe? Papa Mozo, that would be Bama Rush.
Yeah.
Bama Rush. I think he's still here in the chat tonight, so he does really cool live streams with his son as well. There he is right here, Papa Mozo, this guy, Bama Rush. He lives in the Black Hills of South Dakota, so go check him out. He's a really cool guy. Oh, Landon, we're 3 away from 30 likes, man. That's pretty cool. We stay indoors for 8 months. Yep. All right, the correct answer was indeed autumn leaves or fall leaves. So good job, guys. All right, last thing I want to do before we leave tonight is I want to play a little bit of Would You Rather. And all of these Would You Rather questions are going to be related to hiking. So my first Would You Rather question is, would you rather encounter a bear on your hike at a safe distance, or would you rather encounter a moose at a questionable distance? So on your hike, would you rather encounter a bear or a moose? We've got bear, moose, bear. Judy says bear. Fantastic Travels say neither. Welcome in, Landon. Do you guys both have YouTube on? Is that why? Tammy says bear. Carol says bear. Papa Mozo says moose. Najuma says bear. Sherry says baby moose. Linda says what kind of bear? That's up to you, Linda. Shelly says moose.
Ours are too quiet to pick up from your thing.
If it was Pooh Bear, that would be okay. Me?
Yeah. It's not that loud.
Hey, Michael, good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. All right, my next question is, would you rather have to slow your pace significantly for your hiking buddies or work hard to keep up? So when you're hiking, would you rather have to slow down or speed up? It needs to unplug the microphone, I think. Because what's happening is the microphone is picking up the YouTube. Does that make sense?
That's it. Because you're not on the string lab with him.
No, but the mic is picking up the volume from his computer. Linda says slow down. Tammy says slow down. Carol says speed up. Hey, Sue, great to see you. Welcome in. Slow down. Sherry says slow down. Najuma says slow down. Papa Mozo says slow my pace in the interest of self-preservation. Bama Rush, slow down so I can take it all in. Exactly. Judy says slow down to help them. Yeah, you guys, how many of you guys ever go on a trip somewhere and you're so excited to get there, but then when you're there, you don't take enough time to slow down and to actually take in the moment that you are there, and then you just rush and rush and rush through things, and by the time you finally slow down, it's time to leave. Lennon says he'd speed up. All right. Three more. Next one is, if you were out hiking, would you rather have to deal with a downpour or extreme wind? So if you're out hiking, would you rather have to put up with heavy rain or strong winds? For me, probably rain. Because I've actually hiked in rain before, and it wasn't that bad. It was actually kind of fun. But the wind would make it difficult to even walk. Blaine says he'd rather deal with wind. Judy says always try to live in the moment. Yeah, exactly right. Bama says wind. Mozo says downpour. Carol says downpour. Tammy says downpour. Adric says rain. Welcome in, Adric. Najuma says neither. Landon says rain. Sherry says wind. Rain could be slippery. That's true too. Judy says I like both. All right. Thank you guys. My next question is, if you went hiking and you forgot to bring an item, would you rather forget to bring snacks or forget to bring your camera? Which one would you rather accidentally leave behind, snacks or your camera? That's tough. Bama says camera. Tammy says snacks. Blaine says camera because this fat boy got to eat. Sherry says snacks. Carol says camera. Landon says camera. Bama says my brain is my camera. There you go. Najuma, leave the snacks, get the camera. Oh, Najuma said snacks. Papa Mozo says leave the snacks, get the camera. Adric says he'd rather leave the snacks behind. All right, cool. Me, probably the snacks as well, because I like, as you guys saw earlier tonight, I really like taking pictures. Tammy says I took so many pictures on my last trip, I'm still going through them. Yeah, well, you went to some cool places, Tammy. Hard questions for a creator to answer. That's exactly right. All right. Next question. If you were on a hike and you had to cross water, would you rather cross the water by hopping from rock to rock, or would you rather have to balance and walk across a log? So would you rather hop from rock to rock or have to cross on a log? So just put rocks or log. How would you like to get across the water? For me, it's hopping rocks. For Landon and Adric, it's hopping rocks. Oh, sorry to hear about your headache, Jeff. Blaine says rock to rock. Tammy says she'd rather cross a log. Sherry says either way, she's going to end up in the water. Being a male rocks. Yep, rocks. Papa Mozo rocks. Najuma rocks. Carol says she'd rather go across a log. That's cool. Judy says rock to rock. Last I checked, Landon rocks. All right. Very cool. Thank you guys so much. Last question, and then we're going to do a raid. Would you rather reach an alpine lake? So say you're going on a hike. What would you rather see at the end of your hike? What would you rather hike to? Would you rather hike to a lake, like a crystal clear lake in the mountains, or would you rather hike to a scenic vista? Would you rather hike to a lake or to a vista? 30 likes. Yes, thank you guys very much for the likes. We really appreciate that very much. We just appreciate y'all being here, and we hope you guys are having fun. As much fun watching us as we do doing these shows for you. Papa Mozo says he'd rather have a lake at the end. Lake Donner. Tammy says lake. Carol says lake. Bama says tough one, but lake so I can skip rocks. There you go. All right, guys. Looks like that's it for the questions. So again, coming up here in about an hour, we would really, really appreciate it if you guys would come back and hang out with us some more. Well, we're going to play a game called Kahoot. It's going to be Griswold Family Vacay family game night. It'll be myself and our partner channel, Blaine, with Really Creative Travel, will be up on stream. And if you do not know how to play Kahoot, don't worry about it. Just try your best to have 2 devices, and we'll explain to you how to do it. It's real easy to catch on, and the game is a lot of fun. So invite your friends. If you have family, it's family friendly. So if you have kids, make sure you invite them, because last time we played, we had a lot of really nice compliments about people saying how much that their kids really enjoyed game night. That's too hard. Yeah, Judy, I'm sorry about that last time. But we hope to see you guys back here at 10 o'clock Eastern time. And then tomorrow we're going to be live streaming during the Tennessee Titans Pittsburgh Steelers football game. So stop in and say hi to us during that if you can. And right now we are going to raid Miss Lily with Journey with Lily's Lens. So we hope to see you guys here in about 50 minutes. Until then, go check out Lily. Tell her we say hello. Tell her Griswold Family Vacay raid. And we hope you guys had a great time. Thank you for letting us tell you about our recent trip down to Hochatown and Beavers Bend State Park. And as always, all right, we'll see you all in a bit. Here is the link. I just put the link in the chat for Miss Lily, so go check her out. Tell her Griswold Family Vacay sent you guys, and we'll see you all here in a bit.